Today we're going to be doing intermediate. I'm going to show you traditional grip and I'm going to show you mix. This is Clayton Skinner. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Beat. Hi there, this is Clayton Skinner and welcome to the basic rhythmic theory section. Today we're going to be covering quarter notes. In this three-part series, I'm going to be showing you quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes, how they relate to each other, and how they divide amongst themselves. For this episode, though, we're going to be focusing specifically on quarter notes. In order to understand what a quarter note is, you should first understand what a whole note is. Now, a whole note, according to the PDF, is a note that's sustained through 4 counts. If you want to know what sustain is, I'll let my friend Rob show you that. So each time that he counted during that note would be considered a quarter note. Now the quarter note is the second line on the PDF. It's the one that's the black dot with the single line going up, either up or down. So now I'm going to get Rob to play 4 quarter notes. Now these 4 quarter notes are going to take up the same amount of space as the whole note, but there's going to be 4 of them now. So it's important to remember as a drummer that drums don't sustain like regular instruments do. So each note that's played, you have to carry it silently until the next note on the line has to be played. So for instance, if we were to actually count out that whole note, the clap would be the whole note, and we would have to wait a 4 count until the next clap. So for instance, it goes like this. And then so on. Now for the quarter note, we can then clap 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Now when you're starting another bar, it's important to start that next bar at 1. Don't go to 5. It has to start over again at 1, because remember, there's 4 beats here. That's why they're called quarter notes. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's important also to maintain a steady tempo while you're playing these notes. If you're not keeping a steady tempo, you're not doing your job as a drummer. Just another reminder that it's important to remember what the value of a quarter note is. So remember, if you're looking at it like as a whole note, you have 4 quarter notes for that whole note. And again, there's no sustain in drumming, so each one of these notes has to be held properly. So with that in mind, you should have no problem with these quarter notes. So that's all for this episode. Make sure you check out our next episode on eighth note subdivisions. I'll see you next time.